Alrighty then, moving the cursor out of the frame, we commence. This is the Velvet Doberman here, taking up something today that is just exasperating, and probably no less than a few of you have experienced these kinds of travails. In this situation, it's a matter of, well, let's try it this way.
All I want to do is connect my Galaxy S4 Samsung smartphone to my computer and
Copy the files across. From the computer to the phone, from the phone to the computer.
this is ridiculous. This is driving me nuts.
Sorry, I had to move away from the mic to finish my little diatribe there. Well, what are we talking about, huh? Sometimes it's just necessary to get on the horse, and even if you haven't had riding lessons, just dump it out there, right in your face, folks. What are we talking about? Well, we're talking about this kind of stuff. What is all this? Let us begin at the beginning, as the Mad Hatter said. I think it was the Mad Hatter. Yes. All right. Going to add or remove programs. And we're not getting a lot of action here, probably because Cam Studio is sopping up all of the resources. Do I already have this open? Maybe I do. Program files. I don't think. Oh, there it is. All right. First off, I see what it was that I was originally going to do. I was going to demonstrate that there is nothing that goes by the name of Verizon. Do we see a V as in Victor? VCatcher, VideoLAN, SG plugins? No. Do we see a Samsung? And the answer is negative. And that's because I removed it. Having removed everything in this one, add remove, excuse me, add remove programs, and somehow they came back. Of course, such things aren't possible, but you know, we're not really dealing with reality here anyway, are we? It's just an illusion. So there's no Samsung, there's no Verizon here, and add remove programs because I already doed that. So now let's do it again, just here in real time. I don't know. I don't want to remove Snagit. I want to remove something else. We still have we have these two listed. Oh, and have I stated the problem yet and the purpose for this? Well, kind of. All I want to do is to be able to, with simplicity, without a whole lot of hieroglyphics and useless energy wasted, install a driver so that when the phone is plugged in with the generic Samsung cord that came with the device. Here's one for you. Why are we calling these things devices? Oh boy, that's a seminar topic for about a weekend long. Having plugged this in with the Samsung provided cord, wouldn't you think that you can just go ahead and see it on your computer? Or maybe just download a driver from a website very clearly defined as the one that you want and the one that you need. Well, you get all of this junk, and we'll go into that in greater detail. But now, I want to see what happens when we remove this again. And I think we're getting no activity. Oh, wrong way, sorry. I learned this from Netflix and Amazon Video. Nothing. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, we are getting some action. Pardon me. So it's a little slow. I'll move this over here so we can all see it. And maybe it'll work this time. Well, it appears to have done that. All right, let's go with this one. Ding, 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 ding. Anybody remember old quiz programs with what they called tedium music? Tick, 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 tick. Oh, here we go. It's showing up on one of my other screens. All right. Now, I suppose I could be mistaken. I hate to have to cop to this, but I have been fallible. Or rather, let's make it a little bit more presentable. I'm not infallible. All right, so it's gone there. Now, the big question is it gone from here? This is a program called Perfect Uninstaller. And I don't see a Samsung. Do we see a Samsung? No, no Sam, he sings. Play it again, Sam. But we have it here. So let's uninstall it from here and see if we get anything happening. All right, this may take a while. Please bear with me, folks. Or is the little kitten in the photograph that you find in the drugstore on the postcard rotary thing. Hang in there, baby. Let's just do a Control-Alt-Delete here. See what kind of performance. Well, something going on. So it's trying. Trying hard, gang. Well, all right. I don't think we need to belabor that. Oh, force uninstall. All right, let's do that. Oh, I don't think so. And you see, is there a pattern emerging, folks? Are we getting a point? All of this stuff. Imagine. I mean, Uncle Hubert and Aunt Sally just bought their first cell phone and their first PC, and they're plunged headlong into all of this. I don't think so. It's just ludicrous. It really is. Well, all right. So let's move over here, mute ourselves for a moment, and play this little video insert. All right. We'll probably do this with the voiceover, but here we have a standard Samsung cord, which has been working fine for some time. Here we have a Galaxy, oops, an upside down Galaxy S4. No. Alrighty then. So what we're looking to do is to, without a lot of hassle, without a lot of falderall, without a lot of calisthenics and mental hernias, plug this into here. And it's probably not that easy to read there. It's just connected. So right there, one can see the USB connection. Now we'll pick it up from there on the computer. Unbelievable. All right. Bye-bye. And this is what we wound up with. By the way, downloading some of these programs, and there's even more that I don't have lined up here in the taskbar to be able to show you guys, but maybe I can tack that on at the end of this video. But the process of trying to download a simple driver so that I can do what it was I was decrying at the beginning of this video, simply plug in the plug and it works. Have it happen. How about that? What we get in the lower right hand of my control screen, which is over here on the other side, what we get is a notification that there isn't room to download the driver. Now, those of you who are knowledgeable are probably aware that drivers don't take up that much digital real estate. and yet it's giving me a notification that it wants 8 gigabytes. Now, what do you suppose it's trying to cram into those additional, perhaps 7.5 gigabytes? More garbage. It wants to download something called Keys, which is probably very good, but it's just more bloatware. Say it with me, folks. 3, 2, 1. Bloatware. Are we getting this yet? All right, well, that's probably just about enough for now. But just want you to notice that it's, so far, we've been unable to get this little Goombot out of there, period. Ostensibly 2 uninstalls later. Is it still? Oh, wait a minute. I'm looking over there now, and it appears to be gone. But that still doesn't sally the point, does it? The fact that, I would say we have about 2.5 hours devoted to this, let alone the logistics of setting up this video. So, what do you think we ought to do, guys? Velvet Doberman here, asking you to pitch in. Let's together start looking at some of these issues that are, forgive the old expression, yanking our cranks, and do something about them so that things begin to change. And when the collective consciousness gets it, or begins to grok in fullness the fact that we got stuff going on, then things will change. And there will probably be what they call in the music field an accelerando. And then we could wind up with a better world. How about them apples? Alrighty then. What do you want to say? Sometimes you just have to say it. Velvet Doberman, out.